You feel something big, and before you even know what it is, you're already trying to make it stop. You take a breath. You tell yourself, it's not a big deal. You distract yourself. You push through. And maybe it works for a while, but then it comes back, heavier than before. Most of us were never taught what to do with our emotions. We were taught to manage them, control them, perform the right ones, hide the inconvenient ones. But no one really showed us how to be with them. And so we do what we know. We suppress, we explode, we spiral, or we go completely numb. But here's what most people don't understand. The problem isn't that you feel too much. The problem is that no one gave you a map. Psychologist Daniel Siegel introduced a concept called the window of tolerance. Think of it like a zone, a range where you can feel and still function, where emotions move through you without taking over. When you're inside that window, you can think clearly, you can respond instead of react, you can be present. But when something pushes you outside of it, your nervous system shifts into emergency mode, either up, anxiety, panic, rage, or down, shutdown, numbness, disconnection. And in that state, the part of your brain responsible for reason, empathy, choice, goes offline. This isn't weakness, this is biology. Think about a moment when someone said something that hurt you, and you didn't respond the way you wanted to. Maybe you said too much. Maybe you went silent. Maybe you apologized for something that wasn't your fault. That wasn't you failing. That was your system going outside its window, doing what it knows how to do to survive. In the last video, we talked about how your nervous system learned to monitor connection, how uncertainty in a relationship can feel like threat. And here's the link. If you grew up in an environment where your emotions were too much, or were ignored, or where expressing them created conflict, your window of tolerance became very narrow. Not because something is wrong with you, but because your system adapted. It learned emotions are dangerous. Better to suppress them, better to stay numb, better to stay in control. And now, as an adult, any strong emotion can feel overwhelming because your system never had space to learn that feelings can be felt and survived. Emotional regulation doesn't mean not feeling. It means being able to feel without the feeling becoming you. Here's the first thing you can practice. Name it with precision. Not just, I feel bad, but what exactly is this? Am I scared? Ashamed? Disappointed? Rejected? Because research shows that naming an emotion with specificity actually activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that went offline. You're not just labeling a feeling, you're bringing your rational mind back online. The second practice, find it in your body. Where do you feel this? Chest? Throat? Stomach? Jaw? Not to analyze it, but to give it a location. When you bring attention to your body, you shift from the story in your head to the present moment. And the present moment is always safer than the story. And the third, ask yourself, can I let this be here for a moment? Not, can I fix it? Not, can I make it go away? Just, can I let it exist without acting from it? Because most emotional suffering doesn't come from the feeling itself. It comes from the fight against it. You weren't taught this because the people who raised you probably weren't taught either. This isn't a failure. It's a gap, one that can be filled. Your nervous system learned to protect itself the only way it knew how. And now, slowly, it can learn something new. That feeling is not the same as falling apart. That emotion is not the enemy. that you can be with what you feel and still be okay. And when you start to learn this, something else begins to shift. You start to notice what feels right and what doesn't, what you can give and what you can no longer afford to. That's what we'll explore next time. Boundaries, not as walls, but as an act of self-knowledge. If this resonated with you, you're not broken. You're learning something no one taught you, and that takes courage. This is Starts Within, where the invisible starts to make sense.